From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, April 26th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.55 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,323 per ounce. Zen Cash is trading at $38, and the average price of Bitcoin is $8,906. Antiwar.com reports while he struggles with an increasingly hostile mainstream media, President Trump and the rest of the administration have been facilitating an upcoming summit with North Korea by dialing back hostility in both rhetoric and actions. This is setting a decidedly different tone. The ongoing spring U.S. war games in South Korea are substantially less aggressive than in previous years. They also got a late start because of the Winter Olympics, and instead of extending the games later to compensate, they're making them shorter. President Trump is also a lot more complimentary of North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, than last year. On Tuesday, Trump said Kim had been very honorable and open in talks with the U.S. on the summit planning. Mainstream Western media outlets, however, have been very publicly soured on the talks. As the U.S., North Korea, and South Korea all make confidence-building moves, reporters are scrambling to find anyone they can who predicts failure. They have further heavily focused on past diplomatic failures in an attempt to shape the expectations of summits to come. Beyond that, President Trump has been criticized for making concessions to North Korea ahead of the talks. Trump has pointed out that he's not actually conceded anything to North Korea yet. Much of the media is viewing Trump's willingness to talk with North Korea at all as a concession. This is unsurprising since previous administrations have refused to talk on the grounds that North Korea does not deserve to talk to them. With North Korea making so many overtures, however, Trump appeared to feel he could not just ignore such offerings any longer. Born into a devastating world and raised among the crowd, the Cloudwalker assumes a new identity and begins the unrelenting quest for truth. In this epic journey, he discovers dark secrets about aspects of his previous life that he once trusted. Through the journal of the Cloudwalker, he shares both the traumatic hardships and the eternal beauties of his experiences. Fueled in the beginning by his unsettling thoughts and emotions, he learns how to find peace with everything he has woken up to. Dear Society by the Cloudwalker is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. UPI reports Michael Cohen, President Donald Trump's personal lawyer, plans to assert his Fifth Amendment rights in a federal case involving adult film star Stormy Daniels, according to court documents filed on Wednesday. Cohen said he would not self-incriminate in the California-based court because he is under active investigation by the FBI in a separate case in New York. Investigators raided Cohen's home, office, and hotel on April 9th and seized documents and communications. Prosecutors say Cohen was being investigated for criminal conduct that largely centers on his personal business dealings. In March, Daniels filed a lawsuit against Trump and Cohen in U.S. District Court in California. The original suit sought to nullify a hush agreement over an alleged affair between the actor and the president. She said the agreement was void because Trump never signed it. An amendment in the suit accused Cohen of defamation for denying her allegation of the affair with Trump before his presidency. For over 40 years, Robertson Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Robertson Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports an elderly former policeman has been arrested and charged with 8 murders attributed to the Golden State Killer, a serial criminal responsible for dozens of rapes and slayings that terrorized parts of California during the 1970s and 80s, according to authorities on Wednesday. The suspect was identified at a Sacramento news conference as Joseph James D'Angelo, age 72, in a case officials said was finally solved by DNA evidence about 2 months after gaining renewed attention in the best-selling book, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Sacramento County Sheriff Scott Jones credited the book with helping to generate new tips, but said no information was extricated from the book that led directly to the apprehension. The FBI has previously said that the man sought in the 40-year-old case was tied to 12 slayings, 45 rapes, and more than 120 burglaries in and around Sacramento, the eastern San Francisco Bay Area, and Southern California. The crime spree spanned 10 California counties when a wave of violent home invasions shattered a time of innocence in which area residents routinely left doors unlocked. The suspect, also dubbed by investigators as the East Area Rapist and the original Night Stalker, is considered one of the state's most prolific serial killers. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.